Hi, welcome to learnhowtogarden.com, and in today's episode down on the allotment we're going to be doing an update on our hotbed, our no-dig hotbed. If you don't already know what we're doing with this experiment, you might want to watch the video over at Learn How to Garden. If you're not subscribed to us, there's a link below this film. It'll just take you straight over there. If you input your email address, it means every time I put up a new film I can let you know, and it means I can give you access to my monthly newsletter, which contains films that aren't on general release, interviews with gardening personalities, and relevant information that we feel is really useful for gardeners at that point in time. The hotbed, since you saw it last, had this little plastic cloche roof put on, and we'll just take this off. And the growth in here in a month is absolutely phenomenal. We've got two things in this experiment. We've got agretti, or agretto, as the Italians call it, in one part, and we've got spinach in the other. The spinach first, the seedlings of the spinach are probably only twice as big as the spinach I have growing in my no-dig bed under some fleece, and I think that's because spinach germinates at quite a low temperature and grows at quite a slow rate. It's still much better and much quicker than we're getting under the fleece, but not as dramatic as the agretto at the front. Now, this just looks like a green sea looking down here, and that's partly my fault because in the past with agretto seed I've had less than 10% germination. It's a great way to tell if the seed company you're using is using fresh seed or not, because this loses its viability quicker than any other seed I know. This came from Seeds of Italy, if you're in Europe or England, Francini seeds, and they are, I mean, this is probably running at 85 to 90% germination, which proves you are getting fantastically fresh seed. Far too close together, needs to be thinned to about 6 inches apart to let each plant grow. It's already standing at about 8 to 9 centimetres, probably 3 inches. The thinnings won't be wasted, they're fantastic in salad. We tend to use them just with a normal sort of Dijon mustard dressing, sort of a normal salad. But the heat in here is really interesting because it warms up much quicker, and all you're using is that decomposing manure underneath. But as the air's got hotter outside, it's not continued to rise, so it keeps a wonderfully constant temperature. So it doesn't overheat them, it just heats the soil up quicker. And we go back to that old thing that I do bang on about, which is, you know, warm bottom, cold head, good in business, good in growing things, good in the soil. I'll certainly be making a couple more of these for next spring. I think the things that really will benefit are some early radish, the lettuces, some of the Japanese greens could go in here. And it would certainly give you 4 to 6 weeks earlier growth. Once this is cropped, we're going to be putting one of our courgettes in one side and one of our summer squash in the other, so it, you know, all that manure, all that goodness that's heating all of this will be used to grow through the summer. But as an experiment, if you've got the space, it's fantastic. It's really no more effort than creating a normal raised bed. It's just got another layer on to give you the depth of manure. I hope you're enjoying this experiment. I certainly am. I'm certainly enjoying the fruits of my labours, shall we say, because I love this agretto. Samphire, if any of you eat samphire with fish, it's very similar to that in taste. You can never buy it in the shop, so you have to grow it. And like I say, it's a great way to tell if your seed company is using really fresh seed or not. It's a good marker, and it's another one of those reasons that I think, you know, Seeds of Italy, fantastic, you know, does what it says, fresh seed, and it works. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time.